What up? Alright, there's a lot of you messaging right now. A lot of you are messaging. And I just want to go on the record and say this. I'll be alright. I'll be fine. Alright? You know, Isaac Isaac just got up. And that just killed me. Yes, you can give me a hug. You don't have to ask. Come here. I love you. You really wanted mommy to see your pictures? I know. It's alright. Daddy sees them, and you're awesome. Okay? The best I ever seen. Give me a high five. Alright, why you look sad?
Because I don't want mommy to see my pictures.
I know, but mommy's not here right now, okay? Isaac, why do you look sad?
You already told me.
I don't want to see you sad. Alright, come on. What can I do to cheer you up? You want to say hi to Guest Mob? No? Okay. You don't want to say hi at all?
No, I'm just thinking about something.
What are you thinking about?
That you could cheer me up with something.
What do you want?
Chuck E. Cheese.
You want Chuck E. Cheese. Alright. Alright, that's what you want? That'll cheer you up? Poor kid, man. Come here. Come here. It's alright. It's alright. Alright? You can show me. Here, I'm right here. Show me the picture. How about this? Why don't you show Guest Mob the picture? Why don't you show them? They want to see it.
Those ones?
Yeah, show them all. Alright. Alright, I'm going to turn the camera. Are you ready? Here we go. Wow. Look at that. That is awesome, bud. Look at the pictures. You did an awesome job. You guys did awesome. All right, now okay, show us this one too. Come on. All right, you're gonna put it nice and neat. All right, good job, good job. All right, let's see this one. This is the one you wanted to show mommy, right? The main one. Okay. Wow. Look at that. That's awesome. Is this grass right here?
Yeah.
The green, that's grass? Okay.
And that's me.
Let me see. That's you? Right there?
Mm-hmm.
Cutie. Is that a ladybug?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's glue on it so it can not fall off.
Isaac, were you crying?
What?
Your eyes look like you've been crying. You alright? You been crying?
Mm-hmm.
You good? Alright. You sure? Okay. Well, you did an awesome job, buddy.
Look, that's the sun.
This is the sun? Alright, let's take a look at the sun. The sun.
Glitter on
The
it.
glitter sun.
And
You know what we should do? We should hang this in the window. How about that? It's for the whole neighborhood to see. So anybody that drives by, they see your picture. How about that? You want to do that? You want to put it in the window? All right. How about that? Look, we can't do it now. But I'm gonna get some paint and we'll put it in the window. Okay?
What?
I mean, not paint, some tape, and we'll put it in the window. All right?
Do we have some?
I'll find some. Let Daddy think on that whole Chuck E. Cheese thing. All right?
Wait, Daddy.
Yeah.
There's some red glitter behind here. And
Okay.
it made this ladybug stick perfect.
It did.
Yeah.
You're so cute, buddy.
When I rubbed it, it's sticky.
Oh, is that why it's stuck on? Oh, it's still wet. Okay.
Well, but
Can I wipe this somewhere on your picture?
What?
This red, can I wipe it on your picture? All right, where can I wipe it? You tell me. I got a little bit on my fingers. Where should I put it? Right here?
That.
Put it here to fix this?
No, the hole.
In the hole? All right. There we go. Did I do it right?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. All right. Cool. All right. All right. Let me think on that Chuck E. Cheese thing. All right. Okay. You want Chuck E. Cheese? All right. Let me think about that. Can I have a hug though? All right. Go watch some TV for a little bit in your room. All right. Love you. Daddy loves your pictures. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Okay? Your pictures are awesome.
What was your idea?
What's your idea?
Put the picture right here and then I just push it.
Yeah.
And it will fit.
Mhm. We'll see. We'll see. No, we'll see. In a little bit. All right. We're gonna get breakfast in a little bit. Okay. Huh?
Daddy, I know why Mommy's taking so long.
Why is Mommy taking so long?
I think Mommy walked up. I think because I saw her walking up the road.
Do you think Mommy's taking long because she walked?
Yeah.
Sure. We can go with that. We can go with that. Maybe Mommy's taking too long because she walked. All right. High five. You figured it out. You're smart.
But Daddy, I figured out that level that you didn't know how to do, and then I figured it out. I just want to show you, and I want to show them.
You want to show them the level? Hold on, hold on. We're not playing any games yet.
I'm not.
That's not how Daddy does things. We don't just get up and play games. I don't push you off on video games. We're gonna eat breakfast first, all right?
Okay.
After we eat breakfast, you can play a little bit of your games. It's the weekend.
That's my favorite.
You want Pizza Hut? If that's what you want for breakfast, go right ahead. Have Pizza Hut.
Now this picture, that's like I saw the 5 on there and I read my name.
Yeah. All right. Is Malachi not up yet?
Marcus is just sitting on the scene with the key.
He's up. He's just sitting there in his room.
Yeah.
Tell him to come out. See, this is what I mean when I say she doesn't realize how much it affects the kids. Did you see how broken he looked? Man. I'm like really trying to hold it together. Wow. Are you good? You dabbing?
No,
It looked like you did the dab.
I did not.
You sure? It looked like you dabbed.
No, I
Sneeze again.
no. I can't sneeze.
Yeah, you can. You can make yourself sneeze.
No,
Good,
the rug.
good job. Good job. No germ spreading. All right. Take the pizza and put one of your little morning shows that you and Malachi like to watch on in your room. Okay.
That kind of like Ryan to watch.
All right. Put Ryan on.
Well,
You got the remote?
uh,
You should, right?
when I fall asleep, mommy puts it up there and I don't know where it is.
All right. Well, mommy wasn't here, so I think you still got it in bed or something. All right. Check your bed.
Okay.
All right.
I want my pizza.
Okay. Good. What was I saying? Yeah, guy. Oh, wow. He literally just like it was like that. Oh god. He literally just walked out. He didn't say nothing. Walks out, props the one picture up against the wall. Goes back, grabs the other picture, props it up against the wall, doesn't say nothing. And he just like stood there just looking like so broken.
Daddy,
Yeah.
those better in the way.
Hmm?
Those better in the way, and I could take them off. And sometimes mommy puts stuff in the way
Mm-hmm.
to the microwave,
Okay.
and I don't like taking them off when I'm warming my stuff up.
Alright, well, however you need to warm it up, just go ahead and do it. But he looked, he just stood there beside the pictures, guys. And he just looked so broken and so sad. That just killed me. Like, that literally just killed me. She doesn't realize, here's the thing, she doesn't realize this. But I don't want to talk too loud because I don't want him hearing me. She doesn't realize this. You know, when she does this stuff. How are you gonna justify the fact that you told me 11 and then it changed to midnight and you promised to midnight? How are you gonna justify, like, I texted her and I told her, like, you lied. Do you know what she said? I got the screenshot. Do you know what she said? She goes, I didn't lie, I was late. You can't make this up. This was literally just like 20 minutes ago. It's 20 minutes ago. I texted her. I was like, just be honest. Why did you lie? And she was like, I didn't lie. I was just late. Yeah, it's the same thing. Like, that's, God. Guys, this is what I deal with daily. Like, seriously. I didn't lie. I was late. Like, holy crap. Like, you know, and they worked. So I mean, you guys see these paintings, man. Like they worked hard on them. They put a lot of work. What's up?
I have to wash my hands.
All right, go ahead. They worked hard. You know, they were so excited to show her. Like seriously. They were just so excited to just show her the paintings, man. Like you should have seen how happy they were. And they wanted to surprise her and wrap it up in a garbage bag and act like their, garbage bag was wrapping paper. They were just like really, really excited for this. This meant a lot to them. And, her promise was midnight. And I told them, I was like, all right, I'll let you stay up a little bit. Mommy said she'll be home at midnight. She promised, like, she made it a big deal. Like she kept making it a big deal, like midnight. Even if I gotta tell Cassie I'm leaving the movie. Even if I gotta tell Cassie I'm leaving dinner and, get a cab or an Uber. I'm leaving, so I will be home midnight. I got paint in my beard. I just seen it. I will be home midnight. Like she literally went overboard on promising, that she'll be home at midnight. So, excuse me for expecting midnight. And, you know, when it got to 12:45 and I had to break it to them that they had to go to bed, like, it just broke them. Like, Isaac, is Malachi still sitting in there?
He's asleep.
Okay, he's back falling. He's asleep again? All right, we gotta wake him up. All right. Malachi got up and...
Sorry, but he fell back asleep.
All right, it's all right. We'll get him up, okay? All right. But, you know, it's sad, you know, like seriously, like it really is. It's sad. You know, Isaac and Malachi really wanted to show her these pictures. And just to see their heart, you know, their little hearts broken like that. And to her, it may not mean much. To her, she probably looks at it and it's just a stupid picture. You know, maybe it's a 5-year-old. Maybe that's the way she thinks about it. But when I look at this picture, it's awesome. It's awesome. And they did it. And they did an awesome job. You know. What's up, bud?
I made lines because this red guy is gonna hit this ladybug.
All right. Show me that again. What's up?
This guy and this guy is gonna hit that elephant.
Okay.
And this guy made lines for both of them. And this little guy is really mad at him. And now they're both gonna hit that ladybug.
All right. So you got it all planned out. It's all planned out. Say what up, Guest Mob.
No.
Come on.
I don't want to say hi.
At least say hi for me. Come on. Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi, Guest Mob. There you go. There you go.
Daddy.
What's up?
What the
You want to give me a big hug and a small hug? All right. So which one's is this the big hug or the small hug?
small hug?
Okay, small hug. All right, there you go. Small hug. Now you want the big hug? All right. All right. Go watch TV. Love you, buddy.
Love you.
Yeah, you know, I'll take that any day over any club, over any bar, over hanging out with someone who does coke and alcohol and parties nonstop all the time. I will take this stuff over that any day. I would give up anything to make sure that I was there and I was around for this stuff. I don't know how anybody could literally look at the time and go, I would need to leave now to make it home at midnight. I would need to leave now and just sit there and say, fuck the family. Fuck them. I want to do what I want to do. Let's party. You know, here's how I know there was no movie. I think it was like around 10:45 p.m. First off, Nicole had told me, I think it was at like 10, that they had just finished like eating dinner. Which was, you know, it was kind of reasonable. I was like, okay, all right. She said at 10 that they just finished eating dinner. At 10:45 p.m., her sister Cassie posted on Twitter and goes, our Uber driver's drunk. And I'm sitting there like, I'm obviously smart. And I'm like, why would you need an Uber driver unless all three of you are drunk and you can't drive your own car? You all left in a car, so you should be driving. That tells me that nobody is sober, including my wife, who was supposed to have gave up alcohol because she admitted it was becoming a drinking problem. And because we're Christian again. And I thought to myself, 10:45, so between 10, when you left the restaurant, and now 10:45, you're not at a movie theater. So, I thought to myself, like, usually the last movie Starts at around 11:30 at the latest. Maybe they're going to the movies. You know, and that's when I asked my wife at 11:35. You need a major criminal justice. Everyone says that. People say that. But that's when I asked my wife. I texted her, and I was like, "Hey, can you let me know what's going on? Do you need me to go ahead and call you a cab or Uber or whatever? Because you're gonna have to leave by 11:40 to get home here at midnight. What do you want me to do?" And her only reply was "yeah" in a bit, and that was the last reply I got from her. And that told me everything. When she said "yeah" in a bit, that's all I needed to know. Like, okay, wow, you don't plan on being home. Any other wife, any other adult would look at their watch and be like, "I told my family midnight. Sorry, slutty ass sister Cassie, I gotta go. I'm gonna take a cab or an Uber. I gotta go." See, that's how that should work. That's how adults should handle things. The day that I was supposed to get my makeup done, you guys remember that stream? I was supposed to get my makeup done. She's supposed to go to the mall with her sister because she said her sister Cassie wanted to pick up a dress for her birthday. I was supposed to get my makeup done that day. It was supposed to be live streamed. Well, that didn't happen. Do you guys want to know why that didn't happen? Because Nicole said, we're going to go to the mall, and she's going to pick out a dress. I'm going to help her, and we're coming right back home. And I said, okay. Just make sure you're here by 6. Because remember, we're live streaming at 6. We're streaming at 6. That's when we're going live, and you're going to do my makeup. They've been waiting for this for a long time. She's like, oh, yeah, no, for sure, 6. Yeah, no, for sure. 5:40, I get a text. She goes, I'm going to show Cassie the inside of that new nail place since it's really fancy. She wants to see it. I thought, okay. Show her the place and then get your ass home. You know what I mean, right? Get your ass home. So, 5 minutes later, I get another text. Cassie wants to get her nails done. And I want it to be like, I don't give a damn what the fuck Cassie wants to do. We're supposed to be live streaming at 6. That's our priority right now. And on top of that, you know what else it was? Not only were we supposed to be live streaming at 6, but after that, we had promised the kids that we would spend some time with them. We were supposed to watch a movie. We were supposed to, have some popcorn and have some snacks and spend some time with the kids after we live stream. We were supposed to do that with them. We promised. They were looking forward to it. We were supposed to play some Fortnite with the kids. Isaac and Malachi wanted to play with some Fortnite with us. We had the whole night planned out, guys. We had to start up with the live stream, spend time with the kids, etc. We had the whole night planned out. We really did. They were looking forward to it so much because they don't get that that kind of time with all of us. You know what I mean? All at once. They don't get that all the time. So. I told her, I was like, well, we got to stream at 6. And she goes, well, no. I'll be home at 7. And I said, well, then I'm canceling the stream. I said, because this is going to ruin the rest of our night. She goes, no, don't cancel. I'll be home at 7. Don't cancel the stream. And I know how this works. I know how it works with her sister. It's always the same bullshit. And I said, no, I'm canceling the stream because I already know what this is going to turn into. I already know what this is going to turn into. So 7 comes, nothing. 7:30 comes, nothing. I text her. She sends me a picture of her getting her nails done. And I'm like, yeah, okay, well, that's fucking nice. But what the fuck? You know what I mean? She's like, well, I sat down first. So I'm getting mine done first, and they're doing mine. And then Cassie has to sit down. There's only one guy working, so I got to sit down, and then she got to sit down. And I'm like, just fucking come home when you're supposed to. We had the whole night planned. So I'm like, when are you going to be home? She goes, 8. I'm almost done. I'm like, all right, fine. 8 o'clock. At this point, the live stream's over. Now we're cutting into our family time with the kids at this point. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, fine. 8 goes by, 9 goes by. We corresponded in between that time, arguing and whatnot. I ain't gonna go over that because there's too much. But 10:23, she finally rolls through the door. Now keep in mind she left at 5:03 to be precise. If we're being precise, 5:03 she left. 5:23 she comes in. So literally, her taking a 1 hour trip to the mall wound up being that they didn't even go to the fucking mall. They went to get nails done. Obviously, she said that they didn't drink. But she did admit when she came home, because I noticed, I can notice this right away. I noticed she wasn't acting normal. She admitted she was, me and Cassie smoked weed on the way here. And I'm just sitting here like, come on, like, you're acting like you're fucking like a teenager joyriding and riding around town acting a fool. Like, you're a mother. You're a wife. That ain't your crowd anymore. Like what? Like do you look at your sister and you get jealous because you see your sister do whatever the fuck she wants? You see your sister have no responsibility. She got no kids. She's always partying. She's always posting her parties on Snapchat and her partying on Snapchat. Do you look at your sister and you're just jealous? And you're like, I want that. I want to be able to do whatever the fuck I want. I want to be able to party. That wasn't your life anymore. That wasn't your life. When you popped out 3 kids, that was no longer your life. I used to do that, and I stopped 4.5 years ago. 4.5 years ago, I stopped.
Mommy's car is here.
Yeah, I know, buddy. Well, that's our car. That's Daddy's. Actually, technically, Daddy's car.
Cassie's car was bigger.
I know. Yeah, that's where Cassie's car was. It was up there.
Mommy's Cassie's car
Huh?
up there, and Mommy got in it with Cassie.
Yeah, I know. Okay. What's up?
I forgot to say, I last night I was trying to find a green marker, and I couldn't find it, so I picked the purple grass, and I waked up, I found it over there.
Okay.
And now it's green grass. And Marcus is on the bathroom. I want to say that.
You want to go get Malachi. But where was I? Yeah, but yeah, she doesn't realize that's not her life anymore. That's not it. She's not part of that life, and she craves it, and to the point where she doesn't give a damn about her family or her kids. All right, hold on. What are we looking at here? Okay, let's hold it out a little bit. What are we looking at?
I writing back his name.
Oh, that's right, you did. You know what? Wait, I think the water messed it up a little bit. But yeah, you did write his name though. But I think the water messed it up.
But I know Matt kind of likes messing up pictures, but he messed up this one.
It's all right.
His own one.
You got 3 awesome big pictures in here, buddy.
1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
4.
4. 5. Where'd you get 5?
There was one right here.
Oh,
One
okay.
right there, one right there, one there.
How's it staying on the wall?
I put some white glue on it.
You glued it to the wall?
Yeah, with the white paint. It sticks.
Yeah, it's gonna take my paint off too. It's all right though. It's not a big deal.
What?
He glued the pictures to the wall. It's all right, but it's not a big deal. It's all right. Looks good. Looks good.
I'm gonna put this picture.
You can tell it's bothering him. Huh?
I'm gonna put this
Okay.
I'm gonna put it somewhere so nothing can see it. He's gonna think,
Okay. Um, but yeah, that day it was. This has been a constant. Every time she goes out with her sister, it's 4 or 5 hours. She'll look at me dead in my face and go, "I'll be back in an hour or two, tops." She'll roll in here 5 hours later, usually drinking. And she'll sit here and make promises. She had looked at our kids and made a promise about the drinking. She promised that to the kids, actually. She had literally looked at the kids. She was crying. She gave them hugs. She was like, "Mommy's going to do this for you. I'm not going to drink anymore, okay? I'm not going to drink. Mommy's not going to drink anymore. I'm doing this for you guys." Yeah, that lasted a week. She turned into her sister. No, you know what I think? I think both of them turned into their mom. That's what I think. Michael made a good point. Michael said, the mother is an alcoholic. The dad is an alcoholic drug addict. Nicole's brother is an alcoholic drug addict who just made the news, by the way. Michael's like, "Dude, I know you love her, but don't think that genetics just skipped her." He was like, "Don't think like she ain't got none of this. She got it too. It didn't just skip her." He's like, "You're just starting to finally see it. It's starting to come out." And I was just like, yeah, I think you might be right. I think you might be right. And I'm not gonna lie. It sucks. It really does. It sucks. I hate seeing them hurt. I hate being hurt. I think she thinks that because I got. What's up? You want me to open this? Oh, this is for me?
yeah.
Pretty good.
Mine's on the table.
You're gonna open it for me too? Well, thank you, buddy. Here, try the other side. Try the other side. Jam. Yeah, you got jam. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Isaac. I shouldn't disappoint him. Might as well drink it. But, as I was saying, thank you. It's delicious. Thank you. I haven't had one of these since I was a kid, and I feel so weird drinking it because I'm like, put my pinky out. There we go. There we go. Asia said, "Me, I haven't either." Asia, you still a kid. But no, I think she thinks because I have such a tough exterior, you know what I mean, that things don't hurt me or affect me. I think that's what she truly believes. It's no secret that I have a very tough exterior. You know what I mean? That's not a secret at all. But I think she takes advantage of that. She thinks, "Oh, I can do this, I can lie, I can manipulate, it's not going to affect them." But there's only so much you can take before it literally just starts wearing down on you. There's only so much you can take before you legitimately actually start getting hurt. Just feeling like a dagger going through your heart every single time she comes home late. Every single time she lies and says she's going to be home one time and comes out hours later, and I got to explain to them why the plans got canceled, or explain to you guys why live streams got canceled, or why our plans got canceled. It just sucks. It really does. And the worst part about it is there's nothing that can be done about it other than to say, thank you, buddy. I actually got to charge my batteries though, but thank you for being me my vape. There's nothing that can be done other than to split. She's clearly, I think she went from being a loving mother, being a loving wife, and enjoying it, And I think her watching her sister and her sister's freedom to do whatever the hell she wanted because she lived like she was single, aborted the baby that the only baby she ever had. She did all this. I think her watching her sister kind of made her hate her life as a mother and as a wife. You know what I mean? That's honest to God what I think. I think her watching her sister made her hate her life as a wife and as a mother. You know, almost like her family. You know, like we were holding her back from her drinking and her partying, and now she's getting to the point where it's like she's gonna do it regardless, and she don't care who she hurts or affects. Hey, buddy, give me another hug.
Daddy, I'm done with that.
All right.
Almost done.
How about this?
What?
You have another one.
What?
You have another one.
Another one?
Yeah, go ahead.
No.
You want popsicle?
No.
What do you want?
I ate pizza.
All right, so you had pizza. You had a Huggy. What else you want?
Popsicle.
I offered you a popsicle. You said you didn't want a popsicle.
Because that was too sugar. Too much sugar.
All right. Grab a popsicle and then go to your room and watch the TV.
I don't want a popsicle.
You just said you want a popsicle. Now you don't want a
I
popsicle?
want to have one out here.
Really?
Yeah. I want to play video games and have fun.
He just burped in mid-sentence. He's like, I want to play video games and have fun. Yeah, she can play video games.
Where's the controller? I want them to watch me play the video games.
No, they can't watch you because Daddy's actually about to stop talking to them for a second. Or in a second.
Okay, when you're done talking, what are you going to do next?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I want you to do something at the TV with your phone.
Like what?
We take turns playing vlogging.
Take turns playing vlogging?
Yeah.
How do you play vlogging?
You put you use where you put your phone in. You use that to put your phone in there.
The tripod.
And then put it somewhere where they could watch the TV.
There's an easier way to do that, Isaac. We can just stream from the PlayStation. We don't gotta face the phone camera towards the TV. We could just stream from the PlayStation.
Let me think about something.
Okay.
I really want to go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And there's fake guns, and there's a game TV right there.
Okay.
And then there's guns right there. You hook it in and shoot.
All right. So you want to go Chuck E. Cheese? All right.
Right now, so bad.
Well, let me get a hold of Mommy because Mommy has Daddy's credit card and Mommy has about $300, $400 of Daddy's cash. So let me get a hold of Mommy so I can get my stuff back. Okay. All right. And once that happens, we will go to Chuck E. Cheese. Okay?
It's taking so long.
What? Look at this kid.
I'm really bored.
Mm-hmm.
What?
So you feel that Mommy's taking too long? Okay. What do you think would make Mommy not take long? Give her a prize. So we should treat mommy like a kid.
Yes.
Yes, okay. So if we want mommy to come home on time, we gotta give mommy a prize.
No. We have to use our car to give her a prize.
Oh, okay.
I have to put it behind my back so she doesn't see.
So we're gonna surprise mommy with a prize.
Yeah. With
All right.
balloons and stuff.
Okay.
In our
That's
house.
what we should
We
do.
have to put balloons and stuff in the air.
Yes. So it's a surprise party every time she comes home on time.
Yeah, because that's... And then we go to mommy and then give her a prize. I'll get my prize.
This is her prize, the picture.
I'm going to put it in there. You hold the bag.
Yeah, I'll hold the bag. All right, so this is mommy's prize that we're putting in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we... Oh, I got an idea.
Okay.
Daddy got another idea.
What's your idea?
We do some arts and crafts party time.
Arts and crafts party time?
Can I open it?
I don't think we need to tie it. We can just leave it untied right now. I think mommy can open it regardless. Okay? So, for mommy to come home on time, you think we should throw her a surprise party?
Yeah. Can we just go get mommy and I'll give her this prize?
It's a little bit more complicated than that, buddy.
Why is
We
mommy...
can't just go get mommy so you can give her the prize.
Then how about when she comes home?
When she comes home, yeah, you can give it to her. When she comes home, you definitely give her your prize.
When you're vlogging, when you're done with your vlog, can you play video games with me?
Of course.
And I won't be bored no more. Do that every time mommy leaves. Because I'll be bored.
I will. I promise. Okay?
A vlogging one?
Yes. So you want to stream with daddy?
Wait, I got a better idea.
Oh, okay. What's the better idea?
I play the game
Mm-hmm.
2 tries, and you play the game 2 tries.
Mm-hmm.
We both play a vlogging, and then when I die 2 times,
Okay.
it's your turn. I get to hold the camera on the TV.
So you're gonna vlog playing the game.
Yeah, and then when you die 2 times, I'm gonna play the game. You're gonna hold the camera on the TV.
What if I never die?
I don't think so.
All right.
I don't think so. You're gonna win. I did better than you a long day ago.
Are you talking trash now?
Nope. I don't know what that means.
Well, it's not long day ago. It's the other day. Oh, I haven't even got sleep yet. Haven't been to sleep. Oh, I'm tired. I'm like a zombie right now. Oh my gosh.
You can play video.
Oh, Daddy's so tired. It's 11 o'clock. Holy hell. Go ahead and play video games, buddy. No, Daddy's here. You start it. You start it.
You're gonna record me?
No, I'm about to get off for a second. Daddy might need a nap first, man. I haven't even went to sleep. Damn.
Play video games. You're good with that.
I will. I'll just have to fight through it. I'll play with you.
Okay.
Because that's what people who make promises do. They keep them. Ow, my eye. Ow, 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 ow. Oh my gosh, there we go. It was like stuck together. But that's what people who make promises do. They keep them. There are some people that can learn from that.
And why does the wall always take so long?
I don't know, buddy. It just does. You messed up the couch.
No, I said I would fix it.
Oh, okay. Well, if you had to fix it, who messed it up?
What?
If you had to fix it, who messed it up?
I do not know.
All right. But guess, Mom, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna head out.
Say hi to Guess Mom.
Yes.
Hi.
I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm so tired. And I'm glad he's in a better mood. Looks like he's in a, he's getting there. He's getting there. He's getting in a better mood. So, love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'll catch you guys in a little bit.
A turtle.
Peace. A turtle.
No, on the picture.
Oh, okay.